Hey, hi, hello, hi. Blade Master here, bringing you the first game of the semi-finals in the Wolf Flash tournament. This is again how Houseplant crushed his opposition. Well, I don't know if he crushed his opposition in this game. Let's see. In this matchup, Houseplant has brought the Roman Expedition, one of his favorite factions. It looks like he's playing against Blackjack from the BG clan, and Blackjack has brought the Swabians. So this could be an interesting match. Two pretty cool factions. Well, actually, Swaby is not really the coolest faction, but they have the Swaby champions who are always pretty nice. With the Roman Expedition, let's see. It's probably going to be 4 slingers, 2 archers, or 3 archers brought by Houseplant. Yeah, 2 archers, 4 Funditores, 2 Sagittari, and 3 Busalari Guard Axemen, Busalarii Guard Axemen up in front in the center, and 1 more on his left flank, and I guess 2 Scooter Toy on his flanks, backing his cavalry. He's got 4 Equites Promoti and 2 Cataphracti with Busalari Guard cavalry, and an extra Scooter Toy Axeman next to his general as well. Looks like a pretty strong infantry corps brought by Houseplant with the Roman Expedition. It'll be a very interesting, probably effective strategy to use against the Swabians and their heavily armored troops. With the Swabians, Blackjack has brought 3 Germanic hurlers, very low on the skirmish front, at least compared to Houseplant. He's brought 4 Swaby champions. Of course, there is a 4 max of the same unit in this game, and the Swaby champions, I'm not really sure how well they'll do. They've got very poor melee defense. Actually, 37 melee defense, okay, but very high armor to make up for that, and decent health. But the high armor is it's going to be interesting for sure, because the heavy armor penetrating damage of the one-handed axes will be an interesting counter if the mechanics of Attila work properly. He's brought 4 Swaby warriors who themselves are armor-piercing one-handed axes, and they themselves can do very well against the heavy armor of the Busalarii Guard Axemen and the Scooter Toy Axemen. Scooter Toy have only 40, whereas the Busalarii Guard Axemen have 63. 1, 2, 3, 4 Germanic lances on the flanks, and 2 noble Germanic horsemen with Swaby nobles general. Swaby nobles general looks pretty nice, but I believe they have only the 20 bonus versus cavalry spears, which makes them not as good as a unit like Konodamar's Entourage or some other unit like that. Let's take a look at their health. 284 health is brilliant. Very, very tanky for sure. Very high morale. Very good melee defense, good charge bonus. They're all around a very good unit, with probably their only weakness being their lack of armor and their 20 bonus versus cavalry. But you can definitely expect them to destroy a lot of cavalry themselves. Generally a very good general unit. Generally a very good general unit. Sagittari here firing with precision shot onto Germanic hurlers. It looks like he's only using normal shot, which is a good idea. I don't like using heavy shot against very lightly armored units like these guys. It's just going to, the increase in reload time is going to be pretty, pretty much of a pretty big liability for the archers when they're firing into lightly armored troops. Here, Germanic Lancers forced to pull back because there's a lot of support there. Here, the Germanic Lancers are going to charge into Funditores, and then the Equites Promoti are going to charge into the Germanic Lancers. The Germanic Lancers did get kind of a charge in, but for the most part, they're going to get destroyed. So yeah, that's not the most ideal start to this match for Blackjack. I don't know why he got sucked into charging in and overextending with his cavalry so easily. Here the Scooter Toy Axemen going to charge in and then help destroy the Germanic Lances quickly and efficiently. Here Lancers going to charge into Funditores, but the difference is they didn't get shot at by slingshots, which means that they're going to get the full effect of their charge. And it doesn't look like Houseplant is really responding to these threats effectively. He's busy focused over here. The Swaby warriors charged in. It looks like some of them got caught by the Equites Promoti on the charge. Germanic Lancers dying, and then the Scooter Toy Axemen going to come in there. Here, Equites Promoti charged in from the flanks into the center, and now Busalarii Guard Axemen are going to charge in. Here, Sagittari, the Busalarii Guard Axemen. Oh, this is smart. He put defensive testudo on these Busalarii Guard Axemen, and with their just sheer increase in mass, they haven't taken a single casualty from those noble Germanic horsemen. Jesus Christ. Now he needs to turn off defensive testudo, and he needs to charge in, otherwise these Busalarii Guard. Oh, one did, the other one didn't. So one Busalarii Guard Axeman is going to do okay against the Swaby champions, but the other one isn't. So all in all, it was an interesting tactic from Houseplant, but ultimately not a smart one. Well, not well executed. It was smart, wasn't well executed. Here, Suebi Nobles, though, getting charged at by Buslaria Guard, Axeman, and Equites Promoti. Extra Germanic Lance is going to charge into the Fundictores there. Flanks look pretty precarious for Houseplant, at least on his left. The center is going to crumble very, very soon. He needs to have the Scurator Axeman ready to charge in. Although the Germanic Lancers or the Cataphracti charging in into the rear of these Suebi champions is going to turn the tide into Houseplant's favor. So he definitely pulled that out of the bag. Cataphracti need to back charge into these Suebi warriors, and then the Buslaria Guard cavalry needs to rear charge these guys. Oh, this is a smart move, I think. I mean, he's managed to well, he made a mistake and he managed to correct it. So well done by Houseplant there. Here, Germanic Lance has completely destroyed that flank with the help of Suebi champions and Suebi warriors. Buslaria Guard, this is so bad for Blackjack. I mean, the Suebi nobles already down to half strength. The Buslaria Guard cavalry is going to get rear charged by Germanic Lancers, but they are very heavy. And but still, and you know, with the Funditores, the Germanic Lancers might not do too much on the charge. Oh, they've definitely got a lot of kills on the Buslaria Guard cavalry. Oh, sorry, fuck, it's so hard to... BGA, on the BGAs. Yeah, that's what I'm going to call them, BGAs from now. The Suebi nobles is trying to waver. And they've routed, though. The enemy general is dead. Yep, this is a landslide victory for Houseplant. The Suebi warriors are really not going to do much now, and there's just been a huge mass rout here. The initial defensive Testudo was a smart idea, poorly executed, but then he managed to recuperate from that and then rear charge with this Cataphracti, which really turned the tide of this battle by winning him the center. The flanks were already in his grasp because Blackjack overextended with his Germanic Lancers from the start of the game. So it was very precarious for Houseplant at the start of the game, but partly due to Blackjack's own mistakes, Houseplant's been able to win this pretty easily. Let's go ahead and fast forward. There's only one Suebi champion here. Suebi champions have excellent morale, so they are really not going to rout unless, you know, they go down to the last man. Still down to 21 morale, and look at this massive clusterfuck. Quick victory to Houseplant. Let's take a look at the battle statistics. The Funditores did pretty decently, 73, 84, 86 kills. Sagittarii also did very well. Buslaria, Scurator Axeman did okay. Buslaria Guard Axeman were kind of a disappointment, all things considered, but he managed to corner and capture corner and kill the most important unit, which was the Suebi Nobles General, and that's how he basically won this game. Anyways, guys, that's the end of this battle replay. Hope you enjoyed and stay tuned for more. Peace.